Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Simply Alicia A, and we already know what's going on. This is the Plant With Me series. This is quite possibly video number 10 in the Plant With Me series. I will get it posted on the caption, so just watch the caption to see which video it actually is. So today I'm actually going to try to very quickly just reverberize my succulents. I got a bunch of succulents that I had outside. You guys have seen me plant these up. I let them sit outside, and then they've been outside all summer. Some of them have actually gotten direct sunlight, which I did not know that some of them couldn't. Some of them could actually take direct sunlight. I'm not quite sure which ones, but some of them look like they need to be revitalized. Some of them look definitely like they need to be watered, and hopefully this does not mess with them or like kill them basically. So they've been hanging on. I'm very proud of myself that I was actually able to keep succulents, because you guys know I said I'm not really good with succulents, but we're just gonna hope for the best and get these babies redone, get these girls redone and put to bed for the winter. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. Okay, you guys, so the first one coming up is this cute one here. I think this is a calico. I'm not quite sure. Calico something. So I'm just going to, if you look, she's got like babies falling off. I just don't know what to do. I know I can propagate these. I don't know if I can stick it in water. It looks like it has roots. So I think I might just stick it back in the soil. But I got the soil, like I said, done up. This is fresh soil. I don't even know if they quite need this, but I'm going to try. She looks very dry, which is what succulents, I guess most succulents need to be dry. But just going to, I'm loosening up some of her dirt here. It's really hard. It's really hard, you guys. Like, it's really brick hard. So I'm guessing she's going to need some watering. I want to up pot them, but it doesn't look like they need it. So I don't know. I got rocks at the bottom. Shouldn't have probably did that. But you guys let me know. Scrape out the old soil. And the reason why I had rocks is because there was the tiniest little hole down there. And I'm like, how's that supposed to survive? So we'll just do that. Give her a little bit of fresh soil here. And loosen this up. Loosen up some of this stuff around her. There we go. And then give her baby here. Put her back in here. Right there. And there we go. Get some fresh soil on top. And I'm going to give all of them a little watering. Hopefully that watering won't kill them, because every time I water my succulents, they wind up dying. I don't water them for like months. I water them one time and then they die. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. So I kind of gave up on buying succulents, even though I really want to get some more. I just said, nope, I'll just take care of the ones that I have. So, yeah, I'll just try to maintain their life and keep them alive. So there you go. She has new succulent, new nutrients. She might not even need these new nutrients, but you never know. So up next we have this one here, you guys. I'm so tempted to just behead this one and redo it like I've seen people do on most YouTube channels. But because I like the long leggy look, I love this long leggy look. I love it. I'm not going to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get these rocks, all of this stuff off the bottom. And I'm going to put some new soil down here. Do what I've been doing. Let me see if I can get this up here. Just sit this right here, because I'm pretty much done with that perlite for right now. Oh, shoot. I just got perlite everywhere. So I'm just breaking some of the roots just a little bit. There we go. So loosening some of these roots up here. Take some of that out. She looked like she might need a new repotting. But you know what? I'm going to leave Cutie Pie just like she is. Give her some new soil on top. That way she got some fresh new nutrients. Oh, you guys, I think I told you I'm such a good plant mommy. Oh my gosh. So look what I got from my plant babies. For my succulents. I'll show you guys after I'm done potting them up. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I hope they need it, but they probably won't. So here is the newest. The fresh soil on top of her. I got about 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, about 15 to 16. Maybe 20 plants to redo. Here's my burro's tail. Looks like she's dry. So, does anyone here have experience with burro's donkey's tail? Because I'm new to that. I wanted a full one, but then when I seen how sensitive they are to touch, like you touch them, they fall apart, the leaves fall everywhere. Right, there we go. I loosened up as much of the roots as I could. Probably shouldn't have did that. Like I promise you guys, I probably shouldn't even be doing this. But like you guys know, I am new to this plant journey, so I'm just doing what I think is good. I'm not overwatering. I pray I'm not underwatering as well, because that would be a disaster too. So it doesn't look like they need to be repotted because their roots are not everywhere, so I will not repot them. But they do have some fresh soil. I'm so excited about that. So hopefully this little cutie survives. Okay, let's move on to the next baby. I love this long leggy look. However, I don't know what type of Echeveria this is, but if you look at it, oh wow, look at the roots. OMG. So she was growing. She might actually need a smaller pot. So what I'm going to try to do is, oh, those are the same size. I might want to keep her, get her in a smaller pot. So I'm going to look for a smaller pot for her, you guys. Just give me one moment. Okay, you guys, so I was not able to find any, a smaller pot. So because she's so small, and then they don't take a lot of water, this pot is just too big for her. I think I'll just keep her in here, but be very careful on her watering. I don't know, you guys. I really don't want to damage my baby here. I really, really don't, because she had been doing so well. She linked over and started to grow, and it looked like, I thought she was dead at one point, but obviously not. So I'm just going to plant her. She was leaning. I'm going to plant her standing up, and we'll just see from there, you guys. So, oh, I really don't want nothing bad to happen to this baby. I'm super duper nervous, and I just hope she likes this new dirt, this new soil that she's getting, and that she thrives and it's not too much water. I don't even think I should water her, but I know they said when the leaves start to crinkle that they need water. So we're just gonna go from there, you guys. So here's my cutie. I love the long leggy look, so I'm gonna keep it like that. All right, let's move on to the next babies. Okay, you guys, so the next baby here, I believe this is a string of buttons, not string of buttons, I can't remember, you guys. Crassiola or something. So I know it is maybe a string of buttons, I don't know. But I'm going to loosen up some of the soil around them. I hope I didn't drop a baby in there. But it looks like just these three. Looks like the perfect size pot still, so I'm going to keep them in there. Uh-oh. Get some of this old soil out of here. Get them revitalized. And get them repotted. Alright, so this is kind of how they look in there now. Look a little dry, but once they get a little bit of water, they should be okay. I don't have the best, I don't like to say luck. I don't have the best of fortune, I guess. I don't know, blessings in this department. How do you say? Whatever. I just don't keep succulents well once I water them. Let's just say that. So we'll try, you guys. OMG. We will see. So there she is, fresh and new. Move on to the next baby. So far we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down, and about maybe 10 more to go. So the next one is, look at this beauty. I absolutely adore this baby because of the rosette shape. I forget what this is, but she has grown. I love this leggy look. Most people would behead it and plant that part and grow more succulents and take the leaves. I'm not gonna do all of that right now because I don't do that quite well. So I'm going to remove her from her pot. She actually doesn't even really have that many roots. Look at that, how beautiful she is, and look at her root system, like barely there. So we're gonna loosen up some of these roots around her. She barely has anything. So what I really need to do is actually to keep her from becoming waterlogged, I need to actually pot her in a smaller pot So I'm going to put her in a smaller pot because once I water her, I don't want all of that water to be soaking up on those little tiny roots. So give me a moment. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I found this tiny little pot. I'm going to take this one out of here. Hopefully it's big enough. And then I'm going to put her, no, not in there. I'm going to put her in here. So let's see what the size of these roots are. This is actually bigger than what this pot is. So let's just do this for now. Let's get, call her Rosie or something, I don't know. This cute little rosette shaped succulent in here because she needs something not as big. So these are her roots. There we go. So get her in there. And she's kind of top heavy just a little bit, so I want to get down in there just enough. There we go. Uh-oh, see if it tips over, I don't want her to flip out. That's the thing with these, there you go. There we go. That's the only thing I don't like about these little pots is if the plants tip over. And that's why I put rocks at the bottom of most of these, because the tall succulents, when, like, if I knock over the pot, they'll just bloop, flip right over. So it kind of gives it a heavier base to it. And it also, to my knowledge, helps with drainage. So it keeps the plants from sitting in soggy soil, even though the roots will actually grow out of the soil and go into the rocks and look for moisture anyway. But yeah, we're just trying something new just to see. You guys know this is my journey. I've never had succulents until I started getting them this year or maybe last year. Last year during the winter time, or whenever some of my first videos came out. You guys remember those. So alright, so she has some fresh soil, and I'm very tempted to pop some of these leaves off so she can get some extra growth, so I can just give her an extra boost. So her, yeah, let me do that. So her roots don't have to work so hard. There we go. So hopefully no germs get in there though. But there you have it. How cute is that? She's in a smaller pot, and hopefully she'll do good. So let's move on to the next babies. Let's get this baby out the way. Hopefully they can fit in this little pot here. I don't quite know what this succulent is, but it is still alive. Uh-oh. That's all I know. So one of the babies fell off, but she actually has a good extensive root system here. It's pretty big, so hopefully, she might not. Well, she fits in there. So hopefully she doesn't need a ton of room, because if she does, then that's not going to be good, because she literally like fits perfectly in here and will not have any room for adjustments. So we'll see how this works for her, you guys. Oh, I'm quite nervous about this one. I wasn't as nervous about the other one, but this one I am. Okay. So there we go. Fresh soil and a new home. Maybe she'll thrive. All right, let's move on to the next baby. Okay. Let's go here. We're just going to refresh the soil from, oh, my Ripple Jade, you guys. I love this thing. This is so cute. I love this Ripple Jade. She actually was able to get out and get some sun this summer, but she accidentally got too much sun, so she got sunburned. So I'm definitely sad about that. I'm upset with myself for allowing her to get sunburned. So we're going to keep an eye on her. But because she is a jade, I am actually adding more perlite to her mixture. And because I don't want her to get root rot. So I'm going to loosen her soil here. She really actually doesn't have that many roots. She could actually go into a smaller pot. That's probably what she needs. But she's been doing so well. She doesn't really have that big of a root system here. But you know what? She's been doing good. So there we go. Loosen up some of her roots there. And gonna get her go. See, yep, that's what I'm saying. Like these top-heavy plants will definitely tip over if you do not secure them well in their pots. You don't want the roots to be smushed because you don't want them to not be able to expand, but you don't want the plant to flip out just in case, you know, anything happens or she gets too top-heavy and topple the pot over herself, you know. So alrighty. So this might be entirely too much soil because she doesn't have that many roots. But we're just gonna, I'm gonna water from the bottom. That's one of my ways of watering these succulents. Sometimes I water from the bottom and I just let them sit until I see the soil get moist. So let's move on to the next babies here. This one could actually use a smaller pot as well. Seeing as how she doesn't have too much of anything, but she does have a big root system there. So I'm going to check her root system out and see. She actually doesn't have any roots, pretty much. Oh, well, okay. This might work. I'll leave her in here just in case, just to see if she spreads out any better. We'll see. I'm going to add some extra perlite, though, because it's such a big pot. Extra perlite so she doesn't get root rot. So, let's get that in there. And there we go. So, she's quite small at the top, but she does have a pretty good long root system. And I believe this might be an aeonium, because that's what it looks like. So they do grow pretty big, so that's probably why her root system is so big. So yeah, let's just see how she does. All right, there you go. Alrighty, so let's move on to the next babies. Okay, so the next baby is this, this is like another string of buttons. I'm not sure, you guys. If you guys know some of the IDs or the names of some of these babies, please definitely feel free to let me know so I can call them correctly and so I can get the, oh, it's dry. I need to get a mask on. Proper care instructions for them. In there. This is the root system here. It's not that bad. Make sure it goes in. There we go. And oh, excuse me, you guys. I am so sorry. This is dry. The dirt, the dust gets in my. Okay. And here we go. Alrighty. And there you go. There she is with her new soil. Super excited. Okay. Now these two babies here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these out. Yes, they are in coffee mugs. No, they do not have drainage. And yes, they are thriving. How awesome is that? It's all in how you water them. So if you're new to planting, I would not suggest this. However, it can be done, but you just want to use wisdom and be careful in how you do it, because you don't want a mishap. So here are their roots. Wow. And I forget what this is, you guys, but I love it. So I'm gonna get these out of here. I'm gonna put them in a terracotta because it's winter time. And so I don't want to, it's not winter time, it's the non-growing season. See, they don't have drainage, but I'm going to get some, I'm going to get a drill bit, you guys, and I'm going to be able to drill one day eventually. So, but yeah, I took my chance with it and it came out okay. So, and here's her root system. So I think with some fresh soil and a new pot, they will still do good. I'm going to cross my fingers and hope for the best, you know. So this is the pot I'm going to put them in. Put these in here together. This might not be such a good idea because they have such an extensive and long root system. Together they might compete, you know, so, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I think I want it like that. That's better. Yeah. I like it. So let's get that in there. Let's get that on there. Alright, and what I'm going to take off some of these bottom leaves just to encourage some growth. So, and they're pretty much dehydrated anyway, so I don't want them to be just sitting there. So this might encourage growth like it does on pothos and philodendrons and stuff. When you prune, you can also prune your succulents too, but you have to be careful on the type of succulents they are and how you can prune them. And there you go, you guys. So this is together. If anyone knows the idea of this, please let me know. So, all right, let's move on to the next baby. Be careful with those. So I have a string of pearls. You guys seen this in one of my video hauls. It looks like it's just not going to make it. So, I mean, she's been holding on. It looks like it's got a tiny little bit of life left. And I'm not going to complain because I think I paid like, what, $1 for this or something? I can't quite remember, $1 or $2. So this is what I have for this pearls. I'm going to try to save it. There's no telling. So what I'm going to do is, I got this plant here, you guys. I got these two for free. I forget what they are, but I got these for free. I'm going to repot these and see how it goes, you guys. So, they have very sandy soil, as I can see here. The person had them sitting in water when I first got them, when I first saw them. And she gave them to me. She was like, okay, go ahead. You can. Oh, this has life in it. Shoot. Because I was going to cut all the ones off that doesn't have life. Because they said they, she said something. I don't know. I forget what. Can't quite remember what she said. This one looks like it's alive. I'll probably try to do a little bit of pruning a little bit later. But the ones that do have life, I guess I can rearrange them to look nice. So give me a second, you guys. Give me a second. Alright, you guys. So I had to find a bigger pot. Their root system is actually bigger than what I thought it was going to be. Hopefully that doesn't come out. Oh, is that a rock? I think it is. So, oh, there's that noise. Okay, so hold on one moment, you guys. Okay, looks like they're done. So it might come on again, though, shortly. So I'll just keep pausing if I need to. I do apologize, though. Sorry about that, you guys. Okay, so we're going to get these planted up in here. These out of here. Oh, wow. Look at that. I don't even quite know how to, handle that. So let's loosen this up. There we go. Again, I don't even know what to do with these particular plants, so hopefully I'm doing the right thing by them. Loosening up like normal plants would. And then allowing them to grow out. Okay, so try to loosen up some of these roots. So looks like I'm not going to be able to do this one like I did this one. But I'm going to get in here and get all of the little noisy pieces off, the dry pieces off, and then we're gonna go from there. So we do have one big plant here, sort of. If you guys have any idea what ID this is, Someone did tell me, but I totally forgot. And I do see it. I don't know why I keep thinking dragon fruit. Not dragon fruit, but I do keep seeing this all over like Facebook and what you call it, for sale. But I can't quite remember the name. So if you have an ID, please don't forget to let me know, so I can squid tail, something squid. I think something squid. Thank you, Lord. Something squid. I can't quite remember, but there you go. So hopefully that's okay. It survives. I don't know what this is or how to take care of it, but I'm going to try my best, you guys. All right, so let's move on to the last about 4 or 5 babies. The next baby here is this cutie pie here. They just said Echeveria assorted when I got it. I don't know the name. It's actually 2 of them planted in here together. So I'm going to loosen up their roots. They got little cute white roots, so it looks like it's kind of healthy to me if I see white roots versus brown soggy roots. So I think that's a good good thing, right? All right, so there you have it. I'm going to take off the majority of these, a lot of the soggy, the dry leaves here. I'm going to replant these babies into some fresh soil. Actually, this is more drier than I would want it to be. No. So let's do this. Get some of this soil here. There we go. Get earthworm castings in here. Just a tiny touch, not much. And then stir that up very lightly with a little bit of that. And there we go. Give me something. A little bit more life. There we go. That's a little too dry for me. But this is probably what they need to be dry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of these leaves off now and save myself the trouble. Probably shouldn't have did that since I got to put this dirt in here. And hopefully the dirt doesn't have a bunch of germs that'll get into the stem here. Using up some more of these roots here. There you go. Give me a little bit more. Okay, and move some of these here. There you go. Okay. So, just going to take this and we're just replanting them in the same pot. We're not doing anything special. Just giving them some new soil like I've been doing. Revitalizing them, or whatever the word is. I'd like to see that. I know some plants don't need that, you know. They probably don't need new soil for maybe a year or so. But I just felt like I wanted to do this because they've been outside and maybe like growing in the sun depleted the nutrients in the soil. I could be wrong. So I just thought I'd just do it. So hopefully it wasn't a bad decision. But they'll get new soil. So there you have it. Alright, so let's move on to the next babies. Okay. Let's redo this one. I can't remember what this one is, but I thought it was so cute when I got it. It's actually in here pretty good. There we go. Oh, it looks like it did grow. So she did grow some new roots. So I was doing something correct. OMG, I'm excited about this. I'm excited to see something like this because when I first repotted her, I didn't know if I was doing the right thing or not. So this is going to be cool to actually give her some new soil. I hope she's going to like it. I think she is. The white roots look like those are new, so I'm pretty excited about that. Uh-oh. Let's get the old soil out. New soil in. Get that in there. Get the new roots. Get on in there. There you go. And there we go. that in there. New soil, new nutrients. Hopefully you do good. And as I mentioned, I love the long leggy look, so this doesn't bother me at all. This is super cute to me. I love it. Alrighty. There she goes. So let's do this one. I really don't. I like this plant, but I really don't, because if you look, you can tell I haven't watered it because it's wrinkly, right? But then the moment I water it, like one of the leaves fall off. So I don't quite know what to do with this plant, you guys. I really don't. It's frustrating to have a plant that does that. So I don't know. I'll figure it out. So, okay, so here's the roots. Oh, excuse me. It's really dry. I'm gonna get some new soil in here. And then, look like you could go into a bigger pot actually. Put it back in here where it was. Get some new soil on it. And it should be good to go. Now watch, you guys. Watch when I water this. I'm going to see what happens with it. I'm just super nervous about this because this leaf looked like it could go at any moment. It's real soft. So I don't know if this leaf will go or not. These ones look okay, but this one looks a little pale and yellowish. So we'll see, you guys. We'll see. Okay, we got at least 2 more babies to go. Technically 1. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take her out of here. She was in the thing here. Here's her roots. I might put her back because I actually don't have a pot to put her in. OMG. I really don't have a pot to put her in. Oh, I'm going to have to put her back into a, what's that called? Nursery pot. Give me a second. Okay, you guys, so I am torn between this tiny little pot and this one because I can't put her in there, but then she really wouldn't have any room to, well, she kind of would. I think this might be perfect, and I believe this one is just too big. Too big. So let's just do this one. Add some fresh soil over here. And then we'll sit her up like this. Put some soil behind her. There we go. And then I think I want to take this leaf off of her, this big one down here at the bottom. So she'll go on here for now. I think I'll just take this off. Go ahead and pop that off. Give her a little bit of extra oomph, you know. Probably this leaf too, so that the rest can go to the head of the plant. But how cute is that? To me, this is cute. I like it. She's like an oddball, long and leggy, whatever. So doesn't matter. All right, so I think that's it. I want to kind of do this, but I'm not familiar with these particular plants. This looks like an echeveria, not an echeveria, a haworthia. So, and this is going to be way too big. I guess I can put this one in here. I don't know, you guys. Let's try it real quick. It was, you guys see me do a haul with this plant. It was other succulents in there with this, but they all died off except for the haworthia. So, I guess it's stronger than some of the other ones that it was planted with. And you know what? Looking and judging at the root system, it's actually not as big. So I'm going to put her back into her little pot here. I think that's safe, yeah. So I'll put her back. I'm actually watching Call the Midwife. Probably hear someone screaming in the background. They're giving birth. Does anyone like Call the Midwife? I like watching that show. I thought it was a really super cool show. So someone is having children, having their babies. There you go, you guys. So, repotted with some new fresh soil. So that is all for today, you guys. I am so glad I did this. I am grateful to you guys. Thank you for watching. And I will see you guys in my next video. You guys take care, alrighty? God bless. And don't forget that I love you and God loves you too. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.